Where I want to go with that is, how does that impact your business? Because how many employees have you got within your business? About
100, but we're at about 150-ish.
The government not being able to be consistent with their message, how does that impact a business like yours?
For us, I've got clients, obviously, like I said before, a couple of thousand of them. And for us, it's been okay because, with us, we had an IT infrastructure that meant everybody can work from home. So it means if somebody was in Portugal, which they was, and Malta and Spain, and then they went for a weekend, and then before they know it, they've had 2 weeks off, or the kids have been put into isolation or quarantine for a couple of weeks, we're okay. So it's okay for us as a B2B organisation that's providing services, but it's not okay for so many other businesses out there in the events industry or the sports industry or the leisure industry or the travel industry. Those industries are absolutely, it's heartbreaking. We've got clients in all those industries. And if you're in the travel industry, this furlough doesn't work anymore, because if you've booked people to go on holiday because they've said go on holiday, which is what they said, and then you bring all your staff off furlough to book holidays, and then they say, actually, we're quarantining everywhere, you can't furlough all your staff, because all your staff have got to be in because Paul Cheetham booked a holiday to the Algarve in October, and now I've got to ring Paul and say, look, you've got to quarantine. Well, I can't quarantine. Right, well, I either got to cancel you, I've got to look for a new flight, or we've got to change this. You can't have half a chef. They've just done that Eat Out to Help Out, and now looks like it was a disaster, because now they're encouraging you not to eat out or to help out. But, you can't have half a chef. So if you've got 50% of your capacity in your restaurant, you've got to pay 100% of your chef's kitchen's wages. So furlough now doesn't work. There's certain sectors which are absolutely ravished by this pandemic, and there are others like mine that are not so bad. So what the government has now got to do is it has got to start listening to this, and I think there's maybe a handful of sectors at most, the events, leisure, those kind of hospitality type travel. They've got to do something for them, or we're going to lose. That's where all the job cuts, if you like, are going to be for me. Yeah. They're going to be in those kind of industries. So he's got to come forward now and do something now. The other industries, there's winners in this. We've got fast fashion brands where people sat home with big disposable income in the bank accounts, and they're having Black Friday weekends every weekend, and so they're staffing up. So there'll be people. We've got clients that are taking on jobs in numbers, creating employment in numbers. We've got some that are losing it, and I'm hoping, so long as the confidence is not shaken too much, that becomes only a short-term passing and changing of careers, and just quite stressful for people, obviously. But I think jobs will exist unless this carries on for that much longer, where whole industries go. And I can see the nighttime economy just being destroyed. I can see the travel industry just going. That's the big issue that I think what we face today.
So please do subscribe for weekly updates. We'll have other interviews with other leaders such as Paul here